Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're regular here, you know I review many photographic, audio and video related products. Well, today we're taking another look at the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, which we have here. And I've been using this camera quite a bit actually, virtually on every shoot that I do since I purchased it. It's a great little camera. It's got a 1-inch sensor. Really, what more can I say? There will be links in the description of this video where you can see more videos on the DJI Pocket 3. I'll probably create a playlist of the videos I've done on the Pocket 3 because I think it's well worth looking at. I mean, it's exceptional value for money for what it can do. And I think the image quality is great for what it can do as well. So what I'm looking at today basically is the DJI Mic 2 that comes with the Creator Combo. Now the Creator Combo comes in this little pouch, I say little pouch, quite a big pouch, and all your accessories are in here. Extended battery handle, you've got the windsock for the wireless 2 microphone, a little stand that I've got the DJI Pocket 3 on, and a couple of filters, a wide angle lens, and you know, what have you. Now the DJI Pocket 3 Creator Combo I think represents the best value for money, mainly because it does include the DJI Mic 2. I'm just going to refer to it as the Mic 2 for now because it gets really confusing with all these different model numbers. Now the DJI Mic 2 is in very similar design actually to the DJI Mic which I'm using here. My DJI Mic is actually connected to my Panasonic Lumix S5 Mark II. I think it's a great microphone, lovely clear display on the microphone to know that you're receiving the signal, and it's a very similar design. The design of this one is incredibly similar to the DJI Mic, which I think is makes sense because it's a nice design, rugged design, and built to last. Good quality plastic, good quality clip for clipping it to your shirt or, you know, whatever you want to clip it to. Now, the DJI Mic 2 works directly with the Osmo Pocket 3. You don't have to sync it or link it or anything like that. The minute you take it out of the box, you turn it on, both of them are talking to each other. And you can also see that the Mic 2 is working along the top of the display here. There's a green bar and that's showing your audio levels are actually working. So you can see that the audio is being transmitted from the DJI Mic 2 to the Osmo Pocket 3 and it syncs beautifully. So that mic is now syncing. You see the red tally light on the side as well there. That shows that it is actually recording directly to the Pocket 3, which is fantastic. Now, at the moment, you can't buy the Mic 2 as a separate component. So if you just bought the Pocket 3 on its own, and then later on you wanted to buy the Mic 2, at the moment it isn't available as a separate purchase. You can only get it as the Creator Combo. And for me that's fine because I bought it as a complete kit anyway. But this microphone has a lot of advantages over other microphones that I use and that I have used. And I really do like the advantages that it has. Now we're going to go through these briefly. I'm also going to do a test outdoors so you can see what the sound quality is like. And also at the end of this video, or part 2, once you've seen that, I'll use this microphone in the studio here so you can tell what it's like in the studio. Now, one advantage it has is that the minute that I turn this microphone on, it will talk directly to the camera. So there's no syncing to do, there's nothing like that. So you can't forget to do anything. Also, on the side here, it's got a link button. That's for syncing them if they do lose their sync. But the other really exciting thing about that, if I hit that link button, which I'm not going to do now because I'm actually recording, you can see here a little record tally lamp is on the top top left hand corner. That shows that it is actually recording. I got it on face detect as well, so that will pick up my face. Not that we're actually demonstrating this as a camera per se, but yeah, the great thing is you can actually start the video recording on the Pocket 3 from the microphone. So if you are, you know, at a distance from the unit, not a massive distance, but if you're at a reasonable distance and you can see the unit, you can hit the link button on the microphone and that'll start recording on the DJI Pocket 3. But in addition to that, this particular microphone does have audio backup. It's got a 32-bit float audio recording circuitry inside the actual microphone, which is very similar to the DJI Mic, but that hasn't got 32-bit float. That just enables you to do internal recording. So with this, the minute I start recording, it will start recording on the Pocket 3, but also I've got it configured so it starts recording a backup audio. And you can see there, red record light is on. That's recording internally on the DJI Mic 2, which I think is fantastic, because there has been over the years many occasions when I've had poor audio, or at worst I've forgotten to turn the microphones on. You can't do that with this, because once the microphone is turned on and you start it recording, it's recording backup audio in the actual microphone. I think that is great. Now, 32-bit float recording, all that means basically you can't clip the audio. So it will record the level at one level as it's set in the actual unit, but you can pull and push that level according to what your needs are. So if you find it's recorded a bit low, just bring it up a bit. And then if it's recorded a bit high, you can bring it down and you don't get any distortion. Fantastic. I mean, that is fantastic. So it kind of acts like auto audio record level, but in a manual mode. So you're not getting that auto gain control, creating that real nasty hiss. You're getting a really, really clean audio. Because it's 32-bit float, you can actually increase and decrease the levels as you need without worrying about distortion or affecting the audio quality. The other great thing is you can just plug this straight into your computer and it will read it like an external drive. So you plug it in, it'll be a WAV file, you can take that WAV file off, then you can sync it with your video. The other beautiful thing with this is that if you're going out and you've only got, let's say you've only got your mobile phone with you, but you've got this in your pocket, you can get great video quality and audio quality, because this you can just use as an audio recorder. What a tiny little audio recorder that is. Because it is 32-bit float, there's no need to worry about, as I say, audio levels and audio quality, because you can adjust that when you come to edit it. So, you know, if you are only going out and about, you've only got your mobile phone. So in my case, I've got the iPhone 15 Pro, shove that in my pocket as well. I don't need to sync it to the iPhone 15 Pro. Just hit the record button, because it's got a separate audio record button actually on the unit. You can see that big red button is on the unit. Set that, hit that recording. The red record lamp will still come on, and then you can film what you want to film with your phone and then sync it afterwards. So you're getting great video quality, because the iPhone 15 Pro does produce great video quality and great audio quality that is coming from this wireless mic 2. So all in all, what a great combination. This wireless mic 2 doesn't work with other kit. It only works at the moment, as far as I've been able to test, with the Pocket 3. I've not been able to get it to work with anything else. It is actually synced with the Pocket 3, and that is it, you know. But that is great, because I use the Pocket 3 in the studio here all the time. I'm not using it today per se, although I've got it recording. I've got it recording purely because I want to be able to record the audio quality coming from the DJI Mic 2. Now, in the kit, it comes with a windsock, and I think the design of this windsock is brilliant. I've said before in another video, but there's a little wind muff, pretty much the same as what most wind muffs are. But where this design really shines, oops, as he drops it, where this design really shines is it's got a little lug on the end of it there, and that lug will just go straight into your 3.5mm jack on the microphone, because you can plug a lavalier microphone into the unit. It doesn't come with one, but you can plug one into it. But that will just slot straight into there, click, and it's on. Really firm fitting, and now you've got your complete kit there for when you're going out in windy conditions, or even outdoors in general. You'd want to use that. That's how I used it when I went out in the garden a couple of days ago to do the test. Now, I was thoroughly impressed with the sound quality, the audio quality, and absolutely no dropout, no matter where I went in the garden. And when you watch this clip, you'll see what I mean. So take a look at this clip and a listen to this clip, then we'll talk about it when we come back. I've come outside to test the DJI Mic 2 with the Pocket 3, DJI Osmo Pocket 3. I've got it on face tracking. Don't really need to do that because I'm going to walk down the garden path just to see how well this wireless microphone system works with the DJI Pocket 3. Now, in reality, you wouldn't really be walking that far away from the gimbal because it is designed as a handheld gimbal, but you would probably be very close to it. But I'm going to do that anyway. I just want to see how good the DJI Mic 2 is with the Pocket 3 at distance rather than at close range. Obviously, I'm very close to the DJI Pocket 3. I'm going to go down the garden with my little Canon V10 purely to get shots of me walking down the garden. Otherwise, you're going to see nothing other than just an empty garden. So let's now go down the garden path. The face tracking isn't going to work because obviously I'm going to disappear out of shot. I suspect as I turn me back to the camera, the sound may go. That does happen quite often with wireless microphones. And I tend to know when that will happen. It should be fine at this sort of level. So let's go down there now. Be careful I don't trip over. So I do like my little V10. Obviously the stabilisation is better on the DJI, as I get my eye poked out, on the DJI Pocket 3 because it's a proper physical gimbal. Now I've got me, I'm back looking at the camera as it were, so I can see it, but I'm hoping the sound should be fine. There shouldn't be any reason why the wireless microphone transmission isn't working at this distance. It's when I go further back and when I turn me back to the camera that we shall see how good it really is. Now this distance, most microphones work fine. Let's go back a bit further. This is when it tends to drop out. I'm not going to be using the audio obviously from my V10, that would be silly. And I haven't got any mics plugged in. I'm just using the stereo mics in the V10 to be able to sync the audio together. Otherwise it won't look very good. So let's now go down to here. Now I can still see the Pocket 3, but I am quite a distance from it, much further than you would probably realistically going to be. But I want to see how good it is. Now we have to remember also the DJI Pocket 3 and the Mic 2 has got a built-in audio recorder in the actual microphone. So I can actually, well, it is actually recording backup audio and it does that automatically. I think it's a brilliant idea. You don't have to remember to start it recording internally on the microphone here. It will do it automatically, so that'd be interesting. I've also got the windsock on. You may or may not be able to see that I've got the windsock on the microphone as well. So let's go down a little bit further. I think the audio will cut out as we go further down, particularly as I've got me back to the camera. So let's go down a bit further here. So we've gone down to here, so as far as I can go. That is it. That's the end of the road for me. Now you should be able to hear the audio now because I'm facing the camera. Now let's go back to the camera. Actually, we'll go around to the pond so we can see what the audio, or hear what the audio is like round by the pond. That's further away actually. I'm not expecting it to work at this sort of distance because it's further away than you would realistically need to use it. But let's go over the bridge. And definitely got me back to the camera. So facing the camera now. I can't see the camera at all, far too many trees in the way, but I am talking in the direction of the camera. Be interesting to see how well that works. Now let's go back to the camera. We'll walk up to the camera, see how well that works. Get my eye poked out again. Right. Now the audio should be okay now because I'm walking back to the camera and we should be able to see, I can see the camera easily. Obviously the camera will be able to see me. Got my V10 still filming. So let's now go back to the Pocket 3 and yeah, here we go. And now I'm back at the Pocket 3 as obviously, I can see the audio levels on the Pocket 3 anyway. So I know that it is working. But yeah, the face tracking stopped working because obviously it lost my face. But yeah, there we go. That's the Pocket 3 with the DJI Mic 2. I'm very curious to see how well it did work down the garden path. And we should get back in the studio now, have a listen to the audio, see how good the audio quality is with this kit. But I think it's a great kit. So there we go. See you in the studio. That was the audio quality of the DJI Mic 2. Crystal clear audio right down to the bottom of the garden. When we went round to the pond, it didn't drop out one bit. That's pretty impressive. Most wireless microphones do drop out, and the audio quality was lovely. It was absolutely superb. Now what you're listening to now is the audio coming from me DJI Mic 2. As I say, I've got it recording to my Pocket 3. You can see there it's showing that it is recording, but the DJI Mic 2 is also doing a backup audio in the actual unit. So very, very useful. If I find the audio quality for whatever reason isn't any good on the Pocket 3, I can use a backup. Likewise, I didn't really need to start the DJI Pocket 3 recording. I could have just used the audio from here and post synced it. So yeah, great kit. The Creative Combo kit is a great kit for this particular purpose. It is a shame that at the moment you can't buy it separately, but you know, it is what it is. So there we go. That's the sound quality of a DJI Mic 2. As I say, you're listening to it now. I've actually got it on me, as well as the original DJI Mic is still on me, but I will be using the audio from the DJI Mic 2. So there we go. Thanks very much for watching. I hope you found this very quick video about the I can't even say it, DJI Mic 2. And please stay tuned to my channel if you want to watch more videos related to video photography, podcasting, so on and so forth. It really does help my channel if you subscribe as well. If you do like the content of these videos, that'd be fantastic. So there we go. Thanks very much. Cheers for now. Bye.